Buenos días, ¿cómo está? I'm recording here from Bogota in the house of Carlos Ruiz. Just had breakfast here, and little Jordi is running around here. So let me get on to what I'm going to show today is the error that we hit from upgrading GWT to the latest for idempure. I hit a what we call an Enum conflict with the GWT, which is that Enum constants cannot be deserialized, and basically if you were to run the idempure latest code, I've got it launched now. I'll just call it up in the browser, and you will see that you will hit this error. So now I'm going to show how I've managed after 4 days to solve this error. So here is the code which has the enum constant, and it cannot be called. It cannot be called by the GWT directly. As I was explaining here, I've also commented into this thread, giving my case here, and where this login stage, which is the enum type here, so that's where the error occurs. And finally I found the answer, which is one of the suggested solution by one of the community members who answered here by Andrej in his second suggestion, which is to cast or to declare a new class to wrap up the enum constant. And I'm going to show you how I did that. But first of all, what I did was to isolate this code from GWT to into another, just a dummy class. So here I rename it to a more simpler enum, and then I wrap it with a new class. You can see here is calling the enum login stage, and its implementation, such as from this calling class, I will do this call here. As you can see, this is taken from the GWT project of idempure now. So I isolate this here, and I did all the necessary changes. As you can see, I now cast it to a new enum. This is the class that wrap up the enum constants in login station. This is one of the constants, and the other classes that need to be changed, for example, you will see that now you will implement as a class that wraps it is here, and likewise we call this class instead. And let me show, yeah, it's all done here. So with that, when I run this, it did not hit. It's just a test to see whether I hit the same error. Previously it did, and oh, it's in use, so I have to kill the earlier case, and then I'll run it to show you that this error does not occur here. Alright, I'll run the web application, and once it gives the URL, I'll click on it, which is just a test case, just to hit that little domain. So this is just my isolated class with the embedded GWT code enum constant. So you gotta click here and go back. You see there's no error here, even though even the you get to implement all this. Okay, so I have to go now. That's how I just solved the case, and now I will able to proceed to create